जय गणेश जय गणेश देव माता की पार्वती पिता महादेव. Hello students, welcome to my English class, class 10, chapter 8, air pollution, a hidden menace. This is part 3. We have already discussed part 1 and part 2. In part 1, we have discussed the what is air composition, what is the composition of air and how air is polluted and what are the factors responsible for air pollution. In part 2, we have already discussed what are the harmful effects of air pollution, and this part 3 is important because we should learn that what are the steps, what are the initiatives, what should we do to prevent and control air pollution. Okay, so let us see. We have already known the plants exhaust gases or smoke to the air and pollute the air pollution, and chemical plants responsible for air pollution, and coal plants also exhaust dense smoke, ash and dust particles to the air and causes air pollution. And car exhaust gases, carbon monoxide, how they are also responsible for air pollution. And we have already discussed in part 2 the effects of air pollution or the harmful effects of air pollution, that is global warming and hole in the atmospheric layer and acid rain. We have already discussed the what are the harmful effects of acid rain also. Okay, let us today discuss, and we have also discussed Taj Mahal. So many monuments are now looks shabby or dirty because of the bad harmful effect of acid rain. Okay, so today let us discuss what are the factors, what are the approaches, what are the steps or remedies we should take to prevent and control air pollution. Air pollution, a hidden menace. You see, there are three basic approaches to control air pollution. Preventive measures such as changing the raw materials used in industry or the ingredients of fuel. Dispersal measures such as raising the heights of smokestacks, and collection measures such as designing equipment to trap pollutants before they escape into the atmosphere. You see, this paragraph is about the three basic approaches we should take, the industry should take to check or to control air pollution. Three approaches are preventive measures, dispersal measures, and collective measures. What do you mean by preventive measures? Preventive measures means can be taken by changing the raw materials used in the industry or the ingredients of a food like coal, coke, and oil. And what is dispersal method measures? Dispersal measures means by raising the heights of the smokestacks or the tall chimneys of the industries. And what are the collection measures? Collection measures are designed or designing the equipment to trap pollutants before they escape into the atmosphere. The industries, the cars, the automobiles, they should make some instruments, devices to trap the pollutants before they escape into the atmosphere. So this paragraph is important because this paragraph shows us that to check, to prevent and control air pollution, we can take three measures, three approaches. They are preventive measures, dispersal measures, and collection measures. Okay, come to the next paragraph. Nearly all the highly industrialized countries of the world have some type of legislation to prevent and control air pollution. So, most of the industrialized countries of the world have also taken a legislation. Legislation means a body of laws, means making law. Already made laws how to prevent and control air pollution. Why the most of the industrialized countries of the world are serious about it? Because that is one difficulty is there. What is the difficulty with air pollution? That one difficulty is that pollutants may be carried by the wind from one country to another, often for distances of thousands of miles. For example, the death of lakes in eastern Canada has been caused by acid rain that originated in the United States. Acids produced in Britain and France have caused damage in Sweden. So this paragraph is about the legislative procedure or attempts that how most of the countries have made laws to control air pollution. Why they are worried about? Because the pollutants may be carried from one country to another by wind. For example, the acid rain originated in United States causes the death of lakes in the eastern Canada. Likewise, the acids produced in Britain and France have caused damage in Sweden. So this paragraph is about the awareness. Most all the countries, industrialized countries, all the countries should be aware, should make laws and take steps, necessary steps to control air pollution because pollutants can be carried from one country to another. So it is a global issue. All the countries should take collective steps collectively. Okay. Come to the next paragraph. There have been many initiatives in different countries for making law, setting standards of and norms to check air pollution and ensure quality air. Air quality program have brought movements in many areas. You see, now there is the crying need of a air quality program. This is the responsibility of the government, the society, human race or humanity that how to make air quality programs means ensure quality air or pure air. So while most of the countries have already made, they are doing like making laws and setting standards and norms to check the air pollution. Okay. For example, what are the checks and norms and laws? For example, burning low sulfur coal and oil in factories and power plants has lowered pollution in many cities. That means for making they got most of the countries have also made laws and also set the standards and norms of using the burning of low sulfur coal and oil in factories also lowered the pollution. And to meet standards, automobile engines have been redesigned and new cars have been equipped with devices such as catalytic converter which changes pollutants into harmless substances. Because of these new devices, air pollution from car exhaust has also been reduced. Okay, this paragraph is about the making of law and setting standards and norms to check air pollution by many countries and different countries. For this, the industries have lowered pollution by burning low sulfur coal or oil, and also the cars or the automobiles have also used catalytic converter which changes the pollutant into harmless substances. So all these devices also control air pollution. Okay. And another step, let us discuss the last paragraph of the text. Easy. It is not easy to bring about the new developments needed to control air pollution. It is not easy step. Most of the countries, all the countries, the World WHO or United Nations Organization, even or most all the countries should be our all the people of the world should be our to take necessary steps to be involved. how to eradicate, to face or prevent and control air pollution. It is not easy to bring about the new developments needed to control air pollution because now they say the easy industrial development is growing on. Emerging industrial society is going on. Industries are increasing, automobiles are increasing, so many devices are increasing which produce or pollute the air. Okay, so it is said that it is not easy to bring about new developments needed to control air pollution. Many people like physicians means doctors, engineers we know, meteorologist means to those the persons who study about weather conditions, botanists who study about plants, and others are involved in research seeking new ways. Okay, physicians, engineers, meteorologists, botanists, and others are involved in research and seeking new ways how to prevent and control air pollution. And vast sums of money will have to be spent in future to clean the air and to keep it clean. To clean the air and to keep it clean, to provide a air quality program, to provide pure air, it needs too much money. A vast sums of money will be have to be spent. Often pollution control means higher prices to cover the cost of controlled devices in emission systems in new cars. For example, emission system means throwing out to spew the smoke, and emission system means using catalytic converter like other emission systems for this. That means to trap the pollutants before they are spewed into the atmosphere. That is emission system. For this there is the need of higher prices. So pollution control means higher prices, but to most people, the cost is justified. It may be expensive to make a pollution control, to control pollution, air pollution, and supply or make it clean, make the air clean, or clean the air and to keep the air clean is expensive. But to most poor, the cost is justified. Why? Why? Because life is important. If we do not take necessary steps, the air will be polluted and we will be the victims of air pollution. We know how dangerous it would be, how harmful would be its effects. Perhaps the day will come when people everywhere can breathe pure air in cities where the sunlight is no longer blocked by an umbrella of pollution. Okay? So the writer also wishes, expects that hopes that time will come when all the countries, all the people will be aware to control air pollution. Okay, to control air pollution, so then we can again pure air. We can breathe pure air, and the sunlight will no longer be blocked by an umbrella of pollutions. Okay. I think my students, you have already read the text again and again, and you will find some difficult words in the third part, this part of the text. And then let us discuss ingredients. Ingredient means things used to make something. Coal, coke, and furnace oil are the ingredients of fuel in the industries. Dispersal measures, ways of scattering things. The dispersal measures means raising the heights of smokestacks. The smokestacks means tall chimneys that carry smoke away from factories. Smokestacks means tall chimneys. Trap means retain, trap the gas, trap the pollutants. Legislation means a body of laws or making laws. Most of the industrialized countries of the world have some type of legislation to prevent and control air pollution. Catalytic converter means a device which changes the pollutants into harmless substances. Physicians here means doctors, physicians. From physiology, it is physician. And meteorologist means persons who study weather conditions. Emission system means a system of sending out smoke. The cost of control devices in emission systems of the cars is high. Okay, so you see in the board exams, we will find some, we will get some objective questions and some subjective questions also. Okay, each objective question carries 1 mark and a subjective question carries 5 marks. Let us do the activity 1. Answer the following questions in a sentence. What are the three basic approaches to control air pollution? There are three basic approaches to control air pollution, like preventive measures and dispersal measures and collection measures. What are the preventive measures? The preventive measures can be taken by changing the raw materials used in the industry or the ingredients of the fuel. What are the dispersal measures? The dispersal measures can be taken by raising the heights of the stacks or the tall chimneys of the industries. What are the collection measures? The collection measures can be taken by designing the equipment to trap the pollutants before they escape into the atmosphere. Okay, how have different countries tried to check air pollution? The different countries of the world have to check air pollution by taking many initiatives such as making laws, setting standards and norms to ensure quality air and burning low sulfur coal and air in factories and power plants also. Okay. So what is the difficulty with the air pollution? The difficulty with the air pollution is that the pollutants may be carried by wind from one country to another. What has you caused the death of lakes in eastern Canada? The death of lakes in eastern Canada has been caused by acid rain that originated in the United States. What have caused damage in Sweden? Acids produced in Britain and France have caused damage in Sweden. Who are the different people seeking new ways to control air pollution? Who are the different people seeking new ways to control air pollution? Many people like physicians, engineers, meteorologists, botanists, and others are involved in research seeking new ways to control air pollution. What can you do to check air pollution? This is of your own. We can plant trees. We should go on foot or on a bicycle instead of a car or a bike to short distances. We should not misuse or less use air conditioner, refrigerator, room cleaner, or other home appliances which pollute air pollution. So we all should be cautious and aware to control air pollution. So we should give our opinions. We should be make awareness among the people to check and control air pollution. Okay. So let us do activity 2, objective questions with answers. Answer the questions in a word or a phrase. What sort of initiatives in different countries have been taken to check air pollutions? Making laws, setting standards and norms. What should all industrialized countries do to control air pollution? They should make some type of legislation, make laws or body of laws to control air pollution. How are pollutants carried from one country to another? By winds. And what have brought improvements in many countries? What have brought improvements in many countries? Air quality program. What can change pollutants into harmless substances? Catalytic converter. What do you mean by emission system? Means a system of sending out smoke. Emission system means a system of sending out smoke. What is the air quality program for? To check air pollution and ensure quality air. Who are the different people seeking new ways to control air pollution? Physicians, engineers, meteorologists, botanists and others. What will no longer block the sunlight? An umbrella pollution will no longer block the sunlight. Why will vast sums of money be spent in the future to clean air and keep it clean? Okay, so let us do activity 3. Objective questions with answers. In the blanks with the suitable words. Air pollution is a hidden menace. Most of the industries spew dense smoke from their chimneys. Automobiles release maximum carbon monoxide into the atmosphere. Acid rain contains oxides of sulfur and nitrogen along with the other chemicals. Changing of raw materials come under preventive measures. According to the experts, more damage has been done in past 25 years than in the previous 2000 years. Raising the heights of smokestacks come under dispersal measures. All the highly industrialized countries of the world have some type of legislation to prevent and control air pollution. Acid produced in Britain and France have caused damage in Sweden. Catalytic converter changes pollutants into harmless substances in new cars. Okay. So activity 4, match the words under A with B. Botanist, here is who studies plants. The person who studies plants. I matches H. Emission here means A. Sending out smoke. Okay. Double I matches A. Smokestacks, tall chimneys. Triple I matches E. Smokestacks, tall chimneys. Meteorologist, I. One who studies weather conditions. Meteorologist. Slim plus tender, slender. B matches G. Television plus broadcast, telecast. BI matches B. Export plus import policy stands for extreme policy. B double I matches F. Smoke plus fog, smog. B triple I matches D. Legislation IX matches C. A body of laws. Okay. So you will find long questions or subjective questions in the board exams. So this type of question will come and what you will have to write the answer the questions in 50 words, which carries 5 marks. What are the basic approaches to control air pollution? There are three basic approaches to check air pollution. They are the preventive measures, dispersal measures, and collective measures. Preventive measures involve changing the raw materials used in the industries or ingredients of fuel. Dispersal measures are the raising of heights of smokestacks. Collection measure is designing equipment to trap pollutants before they escape into the atmosphere. Okay. Come to the next question. How have air quality programs brought under benefits? The air quality programs have brought improvements in several areas. Burning low sulfur coal and oil in factories and power stations has reduced air pollution in many cities. The automobile engines have been redesigned and new cars are equipped with devices such as catalytic converters which convert pollutants into harmless substances. Okay, you will write these answers like this, so then you can secure good marks in the board exams. Okay, so let us see the flow chart, and this is about air pollution review. Is what we have already read. Air pollution, a hidden menace. First, we have discussed what is the composition of air. Second, we have discussed the pollution of air, how air is polluted, and what is air pollution, what is called air pollution. And next, we have discussed the causes of air pollution. What are the causes or what are the factors responsible for air pollution? Industrial pollution, thermal power stations, and automobile exhaust gases are responsible for air pollution. Next, we have already discussed what are the harmful effects of air pollution, global warming, hole in atmospheric layer or ozone layer, and acid rain and its effect. Okay, and today we have already discussed the remedies or the what should we do to control, prevent, and control air pollution. The three basic approaches like preventive measures, dispersal measures, and corrective measures, and legislation or making laws or setting standards and norms, and research, the physicians, meteorologists, botanists, and engineers, and many others are involved in research to finding ways to to check, to prevent, and control air pollution. We have already discussed, dear friends. Go through the text again and again. Read the text and listen the and attend the classes again and again, so you can learn English by using English. I think you will have a clear-cut idea or understanding about air pollution, a hidden menace. Thank you. Best of luck.